Good morning, CIBR members. We've had a feature request on Matrix, or a feature explanation about customizing your default search screen. So this particular member requested, they're from Decatur, and realized that because now we are one completely joined MLS, there is no longer that division between what was Decatur Association of Realtors and what was the Central Illinois Board of Realtors. We're all one organization, and there are no longer two listing boards or selling boards in the MLS. So the question came in about how do we customize the default search screen so that I am only seeing listings in a particular area. And with this member, we discussed that it would be Macon County, and then maybe it would include Sullivan. Now that kind of adds an element of complexity to it. I'm going to show you real quick for Macon County how to do that and make that your default search, and then we'll talk about adding in some of those complexities in case you want to do that as well. So this is for residential, but the same steps would apply if we're doing this for commercial or any other property type. So I'm going to open up my residential search screen, and you will see right now that I have 1,243 matches, but I want to change my default to only include Macon County. Now, if you want to search outside of Macon County, you can modify this at any time, and you don't have to reset the default to do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to County, and I'm going to type Macon, right? Press Enter, and you'll notice now I'm down to 420 active matches. So if I wanted to make Macon County my default search so I don't have to come there every time, I'm going to come up here and click on my settings wheel, and I'm going to select this Set Currently Selected Search Criteria as my starting default. So I'll do that. So now whether I come in 10 minutes later today or tomorrow or a year from now, I go to search in residential, that Macon County will automatically be filled out. The second question was, though, that I want to also include listings from Sullivan, but that's the only thing I want out of Moultrie County. So notice up here, you might think, well, I could just put Sullivan in here. But as what you're going to see is this is going to drop to 27 matches. So I've got Macon County here. What I want to do is I'm also going to add in Moultrie County. So we got Macon and Moultrie, 462 matches, but we only wanted Sullivan, so we need to exclude those other cities. So I'm going to change this from or to not, and I'm going to type in those cities that I don't want, like Bethany, Dalton City, Findlay, and Levington. So you'll see I've got 450 matches now. I'm going to set their 449. I'm going to set this as my default, right? Then when I go to results, I'm only going to get things in Decatur and those things, or things in Macon County and things in Sullivan from Moultrie County. So that concludes this brief video on how to set a default criteria set.